What's good with Fat Gang? It's your girl Mikki checking in, guys. And today, we are continuing our celebrating Women HERSTORY month. So today we are joined with Shy, and I'm going to pass the mic over to her so she can tell you about herself and her business.
Hello out there, everybody. I'm Cheyenne, owner of Shissoothingscents. We make handmade, hand-poured, artfully blended soy wax candles, wax melts, and a variety of products for bath and home are coming daily. If you could see my lab, you would your head would explode. Everything is handmade by myself or one of my kids. I'm a proud mom of three, range in age from 14 down to 5. Happily married with a crazy 2-year-old puppy that drives us nuts. We live here in Houston, Texas.
So, what made you start your business? So you said you have some candles and some, is it bath kind of accessories? Or
we do. So we have, we started with candles and then we added in wax melts, and we've since ventured into bar soaps. We're working on aromatherapy room sprays. We're working on some body oils. We're just about to launch our fizzy bath melts, which are an amazing product. Okay. So if you like taking baths, think body butter meets bath bomb. These things are so amazing. They're like my favorite thing ever. I'm taking baths like 3 days a week now just because.
You just gave me a whole big visual here. I'm trying to sit here and picture it. That's gonna look kind of fun.
Yeah, they're my new favorite product as far as venturing outside the candle world. Okay. Our shower fixers are another #1 seller in our bath products. Okay. And we're just working on all kinds of stuff, body sprays, you name it. So just trying to get the right vessels in and get the right formulas down, and a lot of stuff will be dropping really soon. The majority of our bath products are all natural, so we make everything ourselves from recipes either we curate or we find. So most of the time, the only thing you might see added is like mica powder to give something a little shimmer to it or a little color into it. But other than that, we are all natural, no preservatives unless the product itself has preservatives in it. So
and what kind of gave you the inspiration to start your business?
So we started May will make three years. Oh my goodness, that we've been in business. And we started kind of at the beginning of the pandemic. I've always been a really creative person. My daytime job, I work in the cabinet industry, and I'm just really sick of looking at wood boxes. So I've been trying to find ways to get back to my creativity. But with carpal tunnel, it kind of limited me from the other artistic things that I like to do. So this has been something that started out as kind of a stress reliever for me. orchards. And then there's, it's also wine country, so it's got Chardonnay in there as well as a mix of bluebonnets, which is our state flower here. Okay. So, I take a lot of time to really try to come up with scents that either mean something to me or really make you experience something different.
Yeah, and I think that's, that makes you stand out. Because like you said, there are various other candle companies out there, so you want to have that thing that makes you stand out. And I know some people, they're like, oh, well, there is this many of this company already out there, so I can't do it. And I always tell people, there's more than one kind of chicken restaurant, more than one kind of taco place. Like, if it's something about each place that makes you, want that for that specific scent you're looking for, or like you said, that vibe you're going for. So I always tell people just do it. So, so
yeah.
And how do you kind of deal with like marketing and things like that? Because I know we have some people on here that may be watching who are afraid of that aspect of starting a business.
So it's not my favorite. Behind taking product photos, which is like my absolute worst thing that I hate doing, or maintaining the business, is marketing. Because as a consumer, I don't like to be harassed by a company, so I try not to be that company owner. Mm-hmm. So I do have an email marketing list, and I try not to harass my people too much. I let them have insider tips to when a sale is coming up before I post it on my social media. You can also find me on Google. So if you Google Shissoothingscents, you can see reviews. You can see our upcoming events. You can see photos of some of our setups and some of our products. Okay. But the majority of our marketing goes through social media at the moment. So we're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I have been a little lazy this year. I've been really overwhelmed with my daytime job, so I've not been putting as much energy into marketing this year as I was, especially the last half of last year. It's going hard, but I realized that this is the time of year where people have kind of caught up on their candle buying, and so I'm focused in on other products to kind of keep people shopping year round. Because, it's like holidays are huge, and then Valentine's Day, maybe Mother's Day. And then people really aren't thinking about candles so much as it starts getting hotter, because you don't want to add extra heat to your house. So,
so it's really one thing that you've kind of learned through the process of having your own business. You have to be able to adapt to the changes in seasons, the selling markets come a little up and down. And so for you, adding those additional items like the soaps and things like that, it kind of makes sure you have something year-round for your clientele.
Right. But, I do a lot of pop-up shops. I pop up all over Houston and the Houston area. And the demographic, it really varies. It's really hard for me to say, like, yeah, this does great, because what does great on one part of town doesn't sell as well in the next part of town, or one week people really love this scent, and the next week they're obsessed with something else. So, it's why we offer a variety of scents. Our signature collection right now has 29 scents, I believe. Okay. And we're getting ready to add some more that'll be dropping within the next couple of weeks. We have our chakra series, which has 7 scents, and then we have our like I said, our bath and body products as well as home products that we're working on. So the newer stuff that we're working on, the body oils, the body sprays, we're working on some of our more perfumey scents. So some of our more targeted masculine and feminine. Nobody wants to walk around smelling like, green apples. So we're working on some of our more grown-up scents and those collections. But they'll be available in all the products. So they'll be available in the soap, in the body oils, and the body sprays. Okay. So that you can kind of get them as a package and layer it on.
So those are going to be like great Mother's Day and Father's Day gifts kind of going on. Get some bundles or something going on. Okay.
We're working on some bundles. We've been working on our packaging, and we've been bringing in a lot of stuff. So, if you're familiar with my stuff, when you go to the website, you'll notice maybe some stuff is moved around, or maybe it's disappeared. But then there's a lot of great stuff that's been added. Like in the last 4 months, we added our triple wick candles. in the last 6 months, we added our chakra series, which has just taken off. I mean, it has been our number one seller since we launched it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things happening. We're in a couple of stores here in Katy, Texas, where I'm at. We're working to get ourselves in a couple of other places, and we're really branching out and being more selective this year with who we partner with and where we show up at. Okay. You know, last year it was kind of just get out there and get in front of people, and this year we'll be more selective. And not to be to exclude anybody, but just finding that certain markets and certain places weren't as advantageous. So really trying to align our brand with businesses that have same mindsets as us.
Okay, so let me see if I kind of got everything that you was kind of kicking in, this video. So we learned that you want to make sure you're checking out like your seasons, when people are buying, when they're not, kind of seeing what's going to appeal to certain people around different times of year. That way you can kind of keep, them sales and money coming in, You want to make sure that you're catering to like maybe the area that you're in by offering certain products that really fit the vibe of the area. And like you said, it was a way for you to sort of artistically express yourself. So to me, that sounds like this is something that you kind of have fun with, which makes it somewhat not like work.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So the goal is for this to be my everyday full-time gig, and we're getting there. We're getting there. Maybe a little slower than I would have liked, but I'm not one to rush things. I will test something 10 million times until I'm happy with the end product, because at the end of the day, I want to be proud of what I'm putting out there. So I'm not going to rush myself into any next steps. And I tell people all the time, don't look at other people's success stories and compare yourself to them, because you don't know about their failures. You don't know how long it took them to get to that point, or what happened before they got there. So, take it with a grain of salt and clap for them like you hope that they're clapping for you when you succeed. But stop. Everybody's so busy, like, this person's doing this and this person's doing that. And, focus on what you can do and what you have done, and be proud of that.
Right. That is so true. So before we wrap this up, I would like to really just have you let people know where they can find all of your amazing products. I mean, because I know where to find them, but I want everyone else to know where to be able to purchase this stuff.
Absolutely. So our website is www.shissoothingscents.com, and you can find us on social media. On TikTok, we are SSS_candles. Instagram, you can find us at Shis_soothing_scents. And Facebook, we're Shissoothingscents. You can email us at shissoothingscents@gmail.com, and you can Google us. Go to Google and search up Shissoothingscents, and you can see reviews from our customers. You can, like I said, see where we're at next as far as pop-up shops if you're local. You can see different setups from our different vendor events and different product and little updates about us. We like to put that stuff on there as well. So if you go to my Instagram page, if you kind of go through my profile, you'll see that there's a code specifically for Instagram. It's a one-time use, get you a little savings code.
We like to say coins.
If you sign up for our email list, there's also savings codes that come to your email if you sign up through our email list, and you can do that either through Google or through the website.
Okay.
There's lots of ways to get in contact with us, and if you don't see something you like, we do have custom. So I've got more than 100 scents here, and if I don't have it, I can get it. So if you don't see something you like, reach out to me, and more likely I can make it, or I've got it, just haven't told anybody I've got it yet. We also do wholesale and private label. So if you're looking to expand your own brand, but you don't want to take the time to do candles yourself, candles, wax melts, we do those wholesale as well, or private label. So if you want us to label it and put your logo on it and you market it as your own, we do that too.
All right. Well, that is very, very good to know there. So, guys, I will make sure all of Shy's contact information is in the description box down below. And make sure you guys go and show her some love and support. I'm telling you from personal experience, she got some good stuff, y'all, okay? I got to try these soaps and stuff. I haven't got there yet. But the grandma's house candle, I got that. That's really good. I need to get some more. I'm on my last one. I've been trying to hold out, girl. I've been trying to hold out. My mom came to visit. She was like, "Ooh, what's that?" I was like, "Put it back." I want to thank you so much for stopping by the den to share your story and tell us all about Shy Soothing Scents. So once again, guys, make sure you guys like this video, share, and subscribe, and check out Shy Soothing Scents. And with that being said, we will catch you guys later. Peace.